Good afternoon and season's greetings to you all. Uh, we had a Christmas press conference today, and Cabinet approved the decision to um, to announce the number of prizes that will be given. Sorry. Yes, Cabinet today agreed to the um, financial support for steel bands for the 2016 Carnival competition. The cabinet agreed on $290,000 for the 183 steel bands who will be participating in this year's competitions. Now, this accommodation is meant to assist the conventional steel bands who will be getting a grant of $20,000, Singapan bands who will be getting $10,000 to assist them in their Carnival preparations. Cabinet also approved a decision to allocate 1.5 million to the uh, National Action Cultural Committee for this year's Carnival celebrations. Sorry, $1.2 million. With those announcements, I'm open to take your calls, your concerns. Sorry.
Were the bands and they consulted before you all made this decision to allocate these finances?
Well, this is an annual process, and it's held in consultation with Pan Trinbago.
Um, if I may ask you outside of this, the Prime Minister has come under a bit of fire by some members of the public as it relates to his recent trip to Barbados, and where pictures were circulating that he was playing golf. Now, I know the last administration, the Prime Minister, she was under a lot of fire for the traveling and that kind of thing. I wanted to find out, you have one administration doing a particular act which was condemned, and now from what you're hearing from people is that is the same thing happening with this Prime Minister, because he was elected on September 7th, and 3 months, well, just over 3 to 4 months there, he has already had 3 trips. Do you think that it is wise for that to be taking place now, especially with the oil prices and the state of the economy?
I don't see the relationship between the two. The Prime Minister has, and it is to his credit that he has downtime. You cannot operate as a government and work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That happens in no democracy. The Prime Minister also is entitled to have personal time, and he journeyed to Barbados over a weekend for personal time. And whether I am sure every single Prime Minister has enjoyed personal time regardless of the crises that they would have had to face. And it's the same with all world leaders. I think it will be to our detriment and not in the country's interest to have a Prime Minister who does not take downtime from work.
And the last trip that he made to Barbados was on a personal level, so
Yes.
all of the finances and everything would have been from his pocket itself.
I would assume so because it said a personal trip, but I can get that information for you if you so desire. Okay.
Another question, the oil and gas prices have been falling, some projecting that it will be below $30 for oil, and the gas is around $1, around that margin. Was that taken into, were there any discussions today on that during the cabinet meeting?
The energy situation is addressed continuously by the government. I think the Prime Minister, in his round of radio interviews yesterday, did allude to the situation involving the oil prices and the state of the economy, and he has given an undertaking that he is going to address the nation next Tuesday on the entire matter. So I think we could wait for that.
What time on Tuesday would he be addressing? Has he said when and where
We
exactly?
didn't firm up a time yet. He did commit to doing it next Tuesday, and we'll alert the media as soon as that is decided. If there are no other questions, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, so that you all will have a good holiday, and the government will keep working despite the holiday, because I see you have problems with all having downtime. But we will see you all next week at the same time, and I'm not sure the venue yet. Okay, thank you very much.